Ooh. Hey, Shelly. Thanks for the follow. On Twitter, too? You want me to... Yeah. As for game, well, Dragon Age. Alright, so, we've done the intro and, I guess, the prelude to the main game. It's time to actually kickstart our journey. I believe I've already talked and stolen, just in case. Oh. Alright, out we go.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Why did you say thus? Or we lead into why she is Flemeth. And we're a bit more
We need to bring
proactive.
Logain to judgment. Why would he do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Can you help us fight? Contact the rest.
The
Very
throne.
inquisitive.
He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al-Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war. I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Pretty.
See, there is a smart lad.
Yes, we are.
Of course.
Plus, I know
The treaties.
the gist of the game.
Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Al-Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Doesn't want to join. We're not assholes.
Her
Be nice.
magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even
I understand.
And you, Wardens. Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the Wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Pick your minor problems, Alistair doesn't.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have
Reasonable.
always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval. Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Alright. Now the journey begins. With some good approval, thank God. Anything to loot? We can try and steal from her. I doubt we can. Yeah. I've actually really explored. Oh yeah, increase someone's money. Well, there's the relic. For Dungeon 2. The gold gain relic, or there's a bunch of equipment that gives gold gain. Other than that, it's just the further you go, the more gold you'll end up getting. But gold progression is something you shouldn't worry too much about. You should mainly be trying to focus on dungeon progression, because if you get further in the dungeon, then you're going to be netting more gold. I mean, it definitely helps, but it's like a secondary stat compared to HP and attack. Or is it attack, gold, and HP? Alright. Time to get our dog.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your majesty?
Does make you curious. What would have happened if he actually did join the fight, not run away? He had a sizable army. Well, where's the yellow one? Paralyze him. And then buff. Should probably leveled up Morrigan. Although our damage seems to be sizable.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
Well, now it's time to run.
Now we do battle. More the fools they.
Oh, perfect.
Come, let us end this.
Maybe I should get freeze as well, since then you can chain stuns. Didn't hurt you yet. That will be
I
nice.
think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
I don't want a dog. Nope, I do. I do want him. You can come. No. Nice. And dog's name shall be Dog. Oh god. I'll go with like Fang. Loot.
It shall be done.
And before I forget, I should level her up. She's going to be very supportive, so she needs a lot in the reserves, and she needs healing. And as for the dog, he's actually kind of heavily statted well. I think I'm just going to put more in strength. A little in dex. Overwhelm, Shred, Endurance. Yeah. So I believe these are new. I think Overwhelm is probably what you want. Is the most damage. Cool. Oh, I definitely want the Death Roots. I don't want to return that way. You want to explore. So I do want to turn these up again. They seem kind of low. Alright, onwards. And get shaken down.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess that fellow is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
Not refugees.
Indeed.
Be
For the
snide.
upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that. Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Well, this is going nowhere.
I wanna
Let's
fight them.
finish this, gents.
I think you... No, you're just a bandit. I think we're paralyzing the main boss.
Is your time to
And he resisted. Cool. You're taking way too much damage.
Send me! Don't give them the advantage! It's the right thing we've done!
Surrender. We're just
I think I
trying to
screwed
get
that up
by
too.
Before the darkspawn get us all.
I think you want to finish him last.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize. There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me. Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
Yeah.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Oh, perfect. They all still survive? Yeah.
Best be wary!
I wanted their
Give
expense.
them the advantage!
Well, I feel like there was more before.
Quickly, we must fight! Blast!
Oh, I died. I was not paying attention at all. You also need to set up to use Overwhelm, since it is a very, very good stun.
You cannot win!
Earn back!
I am your death!
Take that!
Better have gotten experience for that. Right, you're all done. Good. Alfruits. Although, maybe I could have stolen from them.
Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Yeah, I kind of remember this isn't quite what you say, and it's a lot more condescending.
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Here's some news. You have thoughts on the point?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them? There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first. Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away. I can give you directions, if you like.
No, I'm good.
Then you have a plan.
We'll ask what
Go
she should
after
do.
your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Positives. Oh, nothing. I feel like you can get approval gain from that. Oh well. I do see there's a ton of people to steal from. Well, I think if you fail anytime, then problems
so
occur.
let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps.
All it takes
You would
is
find
one to
moss
have something
growing
of
upon a
interest.
stone interesting.
You know what's more
See?
interesting
Alfred.
than that?
Worth it.
Apostates. Mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Or we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
It has begun.
Alright. Done and done. Don't think I missed anything at the camp. Chicken. Nope. More people.
It shall be done.
I know we just punished bandits for doing this. They were doing it in your face. They're doing it discreetly. Plus we need to build up our reserves. 5 gold is not enough.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
It has begun.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost. Thieves prey on the unfortunate whenever they get the chance. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend. I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense. The band has marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you. I'm just here to keep watch.
I thought we could inform him about the bandits.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
Don't not get too close.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Feel like it's worse, but oh well.
You would actually do the bidding of this evil little man.
I want his...
Fine. May your heartlessness bring you exactly what you deserve.
A fine sentiment, if I've ever heard one.
You're so nice. I bet you make allies everywhere you go.
Ha! Serves that wench right. You have my thanks. And 100 silvers, yes?
And a discount.
Right. Fair enough. but only you. This way. And beware the urchins. They have grabby little hands.
Yeah. Oh well.
Friend, care to take advantage of your this way?
Alright, what do you sell? I don't think you sell anything of interest except a gift. Yeah, wasn't super worth it. I suppose the gold was good enough. For that. Plus we can clear out our inventory, which is kind of also important. I don't know if I'll need the metal shards. Alright, excess weapons can definitely go. And same with armor. Wooden recruit. So I should probably keep some of it. It's fine. We haven't ran into too much difficulty. I think that will probably do it. Unless we have gems. And then these are all gifts. Yeah, good. I haven't sold anything. Alright, 12 gold.
It shall be done.
Cool. Nice crossbow too. Did I steal from everyone on this side? I feel like I did.
It is begun. Very well.
The chanters are still operating their board.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my... Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's Chanter Devons. One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the Maker. Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Anything in your pocket, sir?
I shall do it. It is begun.
Wait on the little boy.
Very well.
Oh.
As you say.
Actually, I think I remember.
Greetings to you, good sir.
Yeah, we tell them we
If it
dealt
isn't
with the
too much
bandits.
to ask, might you spare some bread or anything? We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us? You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough,
I
friend.
kind of ransacked the place.
Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Stolen from. Rubble and a little boy.
Have you seen my mother? She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village. A whole silver! Wow, thank you. You're a really nice man, kind of like Father. I should go look for Mother now.
Considering we got 100 from the merchant, I think that's fine. We'll deal with the crazy person in a second.
Very well.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Accusations.
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop. Somebody shut his mouth.
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us. My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn. No, I won't listen to the words of a man tainted by Darkspawn. I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. You were right. I will go.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us. You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Children ran from over there, but I already thieved these two, I think. Yeah. I guess I just lost out. Maybe they always dissipate.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Alright.
If
Believe
you
we've
seek
stolen
refuge
from
in the
everyone.
Chantry, there's simply no room left. So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all. Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Brian will appreciate that. Not since Teyrn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else. The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Brian heads the Templars stationed here. Make her watch over you.
Yunk. Yunk.
I shall do it.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not
How close are we to a level?
That is all.
Soonish.
May the Maker have mercy on us.
Wish they didn't move around so much, though. Imagine if you got experience from stealing.
Yes?
But
Who
you're in
might you
charge.
be? I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights? I see. Teyrn Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death.
We did
You
not know
this,
this.
I hope. And set a bounty on any who survived. I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Teyrn claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case. I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need. Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off? All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service? That is very generous of you. If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside.
You take payment
full of
from
quests
rich,
that need
not
doing.
poor.
The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need. If the matter is important, certainly. Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Klloo is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster. None that we know of. Klloo has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them. Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Key. I think I've stolen from you too.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Very nearly, Sir Donald. May I introduce my fellow Grey Warden? We are the last two in Ferelden, as far as I know.
Terrible news indeed. But I'm glad to meet you, good sir. Might I know your name? I trust you are staying discreet, with the bounty placed on your heads.
We've heard Logain's accusations, but he's the one who betrayed the king.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims. What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales. Why is that, if I may ask? I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Klloo, however, is a hero.
You just literally
Ferelden.
said yourself that
Whatever
you'd
the
set him
Terns
straight.
done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern. If Arl Eamon were well, I have little doubt he would assist you.
Alright, you're kind of looping.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could. My mission takes priority. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Alright, done. Stole from him before he left. I'm happy.
Shall be done. Scattered in the darkness. The word despair,
Ever wonder
fear
if
and
that's an
ignorance.
accurate likeness
Let
of
those who
Andraste?
cry out from the shadows.
Maybe she
come
was ugly,
Maybe
Those
she
who
had
seek
but tea.
redemption be delivered.
How will we know?
Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last.
Yeah.
It shall be done.
There we go.
And then shall the Maker return to us.
I'm losing track of who
And
we've
then
stolen
shall
from.
the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then
Shall
shall
be
the
done.
chant of light make it pure. Let all mankind be humbled. Let all
'Tis
repeat
begun.
the chant of light. Only the word
I shall do
dispels
it.
the darkness
Tis
upon
begun.
us.
Dun dun dun. Templar. And the person in charge. Anything else of interest in here? Nope.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. Might I suggest 30 silver?
I'm not giving 5 gold.
Thank you, my son. What can I do for you then? Of course, I would be pleased. In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker
even the
to
dog
watch
sits.
over his child and creation. Watch over... So let it be. Now, if there is nothing else... A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
I gave you silver, you already blessed us, we're all someone to blame.
Tairn Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else... I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else... May the Maker
Thought you could
guard you,
persuade.
Grey Warden.
So I'm curious while we're here. As approval is still neutral, good.
Let
Ah.
it rise at last to the ears
I
of
think
the
we've stolen from everyone. You can't get to the
wavering faith.
ones behind anyway.
Very well.
Quest time. Or combat time, I should say. Well, actually no, there's still the tavern area to go to. Also, while we're at it, put trap making on my bar. And that's all the main skills, I believe. Survivalist isn't a skill, yeah. Poison
So tell
usable
me
skill.
something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question...
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know.
Very well.
Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is
Ugh.
over.
There has to be a way to
I
lock
was
the hot bar,
educated by the
surely.
Chantry. I studied history. They don't make
begun.
stupid Templars.
Then I must have been mistaken.
Click
I'm
and then move.
very impressed.
Click and then move.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your Chantry must have been very proud.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept.
It shall be
A
done.
chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said
The
enough!
carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
Yes, I can't interject.
That marshman stole from me, I know it.
Yes, and so shall I. Dun dun dun. I'm close to a level up, so I think I want to go into the pub, because I believe it's a fight first. Actually, we're not that far. We're further than what I thought. Gossip.
Shall be done. Did you see the new recruiters out?
I'd keep your voice down if I were you.
You might not want to go in. Tavern's full, and those soldiers are being a nuisance. They're not here to defend us. They were looking for someone before they started drinking. I hear they almost killed a man because they didn't like his face. I wonder if they're deserters from the King's army. Ah, of course. If you don't mind my asking, I hear talk of someone giving those bastards outside the village what they deserved. That wouldn't be you, would it? It was? Hey, everyone! This is the one who drove out those thieving bastards! More will probably come, but it's good to know some justice is left here. Thank you.
Terran wants a new army, but is it...
You might not want to go in. Taverns. Is there any reason to be... You'd think those soldiers could at least...
I've no idea, but I'm sure not about to raise my hand if you catch my meaning. Not after what happened down south.
It shall be done.
Dun dun dun. Oh. One person left. Anything from the gossips? Nope.
Best be careful.
Alright, we'll do these quests then.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
Yes, I can.
I would happily pay you to make some. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
And I believe she just wants 3 of these. 1, 2, 3.
Did you make any traps? Oh, what a relief. Thank you, stranger. Thanks for the traps.
They gave me experience, right?
Already.
Yes, a little, at the very least.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here. Have any luck finding herbs in the woods? This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know. Thanks for the poultices.
All right, perfect.
They may save some lives.
Otherwise, everything in the village, I believe, is good and done.
Survived when even a great...
We'll say.
That place.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a fellow by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen him.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there is no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Right, let's make this quick.
Always up for a fight. So I think this is the same as the bandits. If we deal with the commander guy, we lose out on the juicy experience. I want the juicy experience.
Stop your drooling and save some dignity,
There's our level.
Hopefully you do not fight as poorly as you
Now we do
Oh, well that's no good.
do something.
You will run
Attack this one and overwhelm, please. I like how the dog is tankier than our stuff.
We've
just
won.
me.
We
Or
surrender.
did I do
Well,
pretty
just you.
badly back
They've learned
there?
their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Hmm.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be. But they failed, and I do not wish death on anyone. You mean... Very well. May the Maker forgive your trespasses. May he keep you in his sight and guide you.
Missed!
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was. Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along. That, and the Maker wants me to go with you. I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair.
Help is help, though, so
And this
always
darkness,
welcome.
this chaos will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
But now we'll take... Well, I kind of need to take the dog. Just it's so tanky. I do have a mod for extra slots, specifically for the dog, but I guess it doesn't come into play until we get to the camp. We also have 8 talent points. We need to go and get a specialization, preferably Arcane Warrior to start off. And we'll stick with buffs. Alright, Bard. I definitely want her doing archery more than anything. You can also kind of take over for stealing, but I'm probably still going to put cunning, just for persuasion tests. I don't need the improved tools either. Yeah. That's curious. Now she skipped one. Probably because of the rework. We'll do that for now. I do want to get her a bow. Oh, right, stat points. Well, she'll need more dex and a little bit more cunning. Don't overthink it. Dun dun dun.
As I live and breathe, you're the Grey Warden everyone's been talking about. I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you know that times are getting worse every day. With your help, the Irregulars could be of use to Ferelden once more. Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Raelnor and Tauran, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens. Thank you. When you've completed a mission, just return to me or any of our members stationed at an Irregulars post. We'll make sure your efforts are rewarded. Maker's blessings light your path.
Take out quests. Also forgot our pocket inspections. Can I even reach you? Should be able to. Or not. Interesting. And there it goes once again. You can't get to the children. Well,
I brought my family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
you will do your quests soon
Shall be
enough.
done. I shall do it. Very well. As you say. It is begun.
Alright, I think we've robbed everyone. More or less. Poisons, I believe this guy wants.
Taking up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison. I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
Don't quite remember what he needs either. So he does have recipes, which is good. Other than that, I want all the gifts. Gifts are definitely good. Juice and hostility is also nice. Don't think I need either of the dog stuff though. I'll get rid of the arrows. I need the crystal. We'll get better equipment eventually too. And again, full up on stuff. Yeah, I need to kind of give the gifts. Should probably look up though, so I don't screw it up. Who gets what? We have flask. Don't need elf roots. I do kind of want the distilling agent. Don't care about either of the potion recipes. I think. Question is, what poison is it? I think it's the first time we're actually looking at the quest. I should create subtle poison with 3 flasks of venom. Just venom. I need toxic extract.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my...
Toxic extract. Ingredients. It doesn't have, and I think you have to go deal with the spiders.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now. They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denial. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house. I hear news from Dinnerham that Klloo has been declared the new regent. It makes sense, his daughter being the queen. Anything else I can get you?
I think that's everything.
Your way.
I'll have no fighting in my kitchen.
Alright, and the cook. I think that's everything.
So I ask him, what's he got that I don't?
You're right.
Alright, now a bunch of quests.
Shokke basitisra, marade starit,
Myself from
marade
Stan.
twasit, abana kyun. You aren't one of my captors.
I remember the revered mother mentioning this man. She called him a savage from the far north.
I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Alright, I think we're about to get into combat. Oh, you are injured. But you died. How to fix up equipment. Can use the fancy bow. I don't even remember where the fancy bow is from. Not. Well, it is kind of good. Constitution, resistance, armor penetration. What's our current necklace? Cunning. You can have War Mage. And I guess some resistance. Those 2 rings. Most importantly, we are emptying out our bag, which I shouldn't have sold the equipment. He's in very bad armor. Anyone else have injuries? No. Also do the tactics while I'm here. Alistair's still defender. Order. An archer. Should probably tweak them. I might do that in between. How do I get to that chest? She has a lot of buttons to press, but she also doesn't really have that much mana yet. Alright. I believe there are many combats coming up in this little area. Yep. Archers too.
Very well.
Come to home and see if I can just pull a couple. That's a yes.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
Oh, this should be good.
Now we do battle.
Make a preserve.
I am going to die.
Glory in bloodshed.
Thank God she's healing.
I suppose violence. You cannot win.
Let's go.
Let us end this. Cross me and you shall pay.
I feel like buffs for other people should not cause aggro.
Best be wary. Okay, come on you now.
Come, let us end this.
Cross me and you shall pay.
Now we get our hands dirty.
I think we're also sort of outpacing the difficulty. I was tempted to install a scaling mod, because there's only select areas that actually scale with difficulty, I think. A toughish fight. That should be enough mana, surely. The dogs are always the worst.
shall do.
You cannot win!
I'll stick it move now.
Cross me and you shall pay! I am your death! Another battle. Let's end this! Watch out!
I think this dog will probably overwhelm me.
Be careful!
Don't be a fool!
Alright, now we can help Alistair.
Don't give them the advantage!
Another battle. Push them back!
I have no idea what he's doing,
You will learn to
but it
fear
kind
me.
of saved his life.
Be careful!
Well, it doesn't.
Now we do well.
Guessing her tactics aren't set up to heal other people.
Shall be done. No quarter shall be given.
Rather, he doesn't die.
Yes.
We level. That helps too.
It is begun.
Let's end this.
I think we work well together.
I think there's one more bandit party. More HP, a little bit more strength. Most damage, physical, nope. Threatening, nope. We don't want less threatening. I think now we go into more defensive stuff. It really isn't much. What do I need? Level 9. Yes, bravery.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kallon, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Oh, well, straight to it. I keep forgetting to use my abilities properly. I mean, they should mostly be weak. Especially if they're all just gonna profile me, apparently. I mean, if you wanna, grab aggro, that'd be great. That didn't do it.
Let's make this quick.
He's not healing enough. I do need to set up them to auto-use potions though, so I don't have to keep doing that. It's mainly the flanking damage I think is wrecking him here. That again.
Good. Another down.
Oh, this should be good.
I felt like there was a option to talk them out down with fighting, but I guess not. Stuff to loot in there. Dagger, no fruit, pebbles. Yeah. Now, how do I get around to the shinies? Through town. Find one of the houses, I guess?
I shall do it.
So we can go on the poison extract. The other merchant might sell it. Maybe I should go look at that.
You know this place will be overrun by the Darkspawn soon. If we go, we won't be able to come back.
Yeah, that's why we're doing everything first. Plain and simple. I need the dog. Can you change party members here? No. I think I've screwed. I think you can't change party members. Can I? I can.
Oh, blast it.
He's much more tanky than you.
I shall do it.
I don't know if that even does anything.
Yes.
It has begun.
Spiders over here? Yeah.
It shall be done.
You will learn to fear me. Run while you can.
Very well. Now we do battle.
Come and get it.
Shall be done.
Rather not pull all of them.
Come, let us end this.
We can deal with 3.
Okay, done with you now. Away with you!
As long as you split everything up, it's no worry whatsoever.
Show me and you shall pay.
Alright, and we can make the 3 Venoms now, I believe.
Very well.
Just the dog, please. And dog and an archer's fine too.
Hopefully you do not fight as poorly as you smell.
Let's make this quick.
Oh, this should be good.
Very well.
Wipe them out.
Push them back.
I am your death. You crawler.
All right, battle it is then.
Let's have at it! We must fight. Let us do it quickly. Now we do battle. Let's make this quick!
No. Don't let the bandit flank you.
Defend yourself.
Too easy.
Alright, that's all the bandits dealt with. We'll get your key as well. And the poisons first and foremost.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, hey?
You gave me 0 gold.
Because I still don't have food to sell.
Yes, we start keeping all the crafting recipes. All the crafting resources. Vase, that's all stuff I sold before. I want the potion recipes? Not really, no. Nor the traps. I don't think I'll ever actually use trap making. As cool as this stuff would be, I'm pretty sure none of this is necessary. And we just want to stockpile gold for worthwhile stuff like terms of points.
I hear there isn't even really any dark.
All right, I've come up with one. A question that you can't answer.
Are you talking to me?
That's right. You think you're so smart. I've got an academic question that I bet you won't be able to...
Oh, friend.
Annoying to interrupt.
This way.
This party ban is quite a highlight of the game. You had nothing exciting yet. Perfect.
Blessed are the...
Alright, bears, and a keepsake. Oh, you got 3 gold for that. See, that's much more worthwhile. Can be locked. I just saw that.
Good day, Sister Leliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
Is there something I can do for you, then? It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you? Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
Well, we only just met.
Unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Kunari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Oh, well, that was easy.
As you say.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon.
You wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
No approval? Okay. Oh well. We'll come back.
Very well.
See how many aggro.
Away with you!
Alright.
Run while you can!
Actually, not quite. They're not as smart. Looks like. If I can just pick them off slowly, I'm definitely all for that.
Don't be a fool!
That'd be nice if I had some sort of AoE.
As you say. It is
I guess
begun.
not. And there we go. I don't want to click, I want to buff. Please taunt them. As long as we all have some aggro, I guess it's not too bad. I am taking a lot of damage.
Let us end this.
Please, nope. I was hoping they'd be able to finish it off before it KO'd me. The overwhelm abilities are so strong. Give them sort of even, but I would like you to start getting more HP. I still want you over any other. Win is the other healer mage.
It has begun.
And then we also have a bear time coming up. Oh, aggro. Nope, they did.
Very well.
All three aggroed.
I shall do it. Shall be done.
Hopefully you can survive long enough for us to deal with one over here. If I had the mana, I could paralyze it.
Make a preserve.
That actually wasn't so bad. I was gonna go more poorly. Beasts and like dragons are by far the worst things to fight. And that, I think that's those two quests done. I think that's the last of the quests here too.
Very well.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee.
Wait,
And the stars stood, all was...
Right, nothing else. Journal. Yeah, and both of these are elsewhere. Alright, so that should be Lothering done. Say goodbye to everyone here, because they just die, I'm pretty sure. Well, no, they probably flee, but some probably die. Not quite enough for another level, though, unfortunately.
Let him touch you! Get back, Sandal! Don't... Let him touch you!
You know what? Maybe I should just buff myself. He's gonna attack me anyway.
I try to be merciful. I am your death. You will not. You fear me. You cannot win. Another battle. Let's make this quick.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
I mean, he tags along eventually anyway.
We'll be off as soon as
Hello.
this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Very well.
Anything else? Nope. Well, I guess we're done. Done. I would assume I haven't missed anything. Yeah.
It shall be done.
Off we go.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too. That's what I'm here for, to deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Cool. So we'll deal with everything in camp first. Talk to everyone. Mingle with all the companions.
Oh, why, you little... Oh, you're so funny. Such rapier wit. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me. Look. Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me. I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound Warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Oh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again. I don't want it, you worthless fur bag. He is certainly manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Best interaction.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
That should be all the dog interactions. Once it starts looping back to you interacting with them. Pick up the quests.
You're a hard man to find.
Do some shopping.
Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader? Oh, yes, for years. Considered him a friend, I did. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled. My family... well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Olin banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak, and perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way. Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous. Will you help me? 1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Alright. So, backpack is a must. I'm pretty sure he sells backpacks, does he not? Yes. 7 gold. Manuals would be good too. And there's also a bunch of gifts, which are from DLCs, all the zero-cost ones. Why the things actually cost money, because they're meant to actually cost money. 22 gold, wow. A lot to stockpile, but I definitely want the backpack. Oh, it's quite expensive. That's why we must thieve from everyone. I'll leave it there for now.
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Enchantment!
We actually have a decent chunk of ruins too, this early on. Alright, they're done. Honey members. A lot of dialogue to get through. I might speed through it because it's mainly for approval and their own storylines. But I will leave it here. Okay, I start early because it needs to be done by 11. It's just past 11. Well, Australian time. But we did Lothering, so I think I will set up the tactics and everything and prep, and then we will start the journey. I don't know where we'll go first. If I end up installing a mod to just unlock all the specializations, can I even see them? I guess you can't unless you go to the level up screen. If I do that, we won't go to the Dalish camp first, the elf camp. If I don't, then it's probably elves first. I'll give it some thought. I don't know if I want to just unlock them all, or because some of them you buy, some of them are like quest related. But then again, I've played all this and I just want to have fun with it. But I think we'll leave it there. So, anyone still hanging around? Thank you, and anyone watching post, thanks as well. Otherwise, I'm out.